Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free picks for today's card. Today, we'll have picks right here from the NFL preseason. It returns here. We'll have 2 games today, 4 tomorrow, and then we close out with 10 on Saturday. Major League Baseball give us 9 games on a Thursday. Also, action from the W. So what we'll do here is meet the cappers and get right to the picks. Guys, first give us that like, that thumbs up, whether you watch this live or on replay. Greatly appreciate it. And we welcome your comments in the chat. Get involved in that discussion. And there you can always drop in your picks, whether it's on the chat or in our comment section. Greatly appreciate that. Let's meet the cappers, get right to the picks. Let's say hello to El Nino. El, what's going on?
Yeah, doing all right. Had a pretty solid week. Unfortunately, yesterday went 2-3. Pretty disappointing loss there for the Royals. Thought they had a good pitching matchup that they should have taken advantage of in that one, but yeah, couldn't quite get the job done there. And Nationals coming off with a big win too. So those 2 big losses were definitely disappointing for me. But anyways, yeah, hoping to do better today.
All right, we'll look for that as well. Let's say hello to Alessandro. What's going on, Alessandro?
Bad day yesterday. Goose egg for me. Been hot last 6-7 days though, so want to keep that going.
Good. Let's have Solo. What's going on?
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy what we at? Thursday, Wednesday. What's today?
Thursday.
Pardon me. These days kind of getting bottled up. Been studying that NCAA, man. Locked in. There's so many teams. I forgot how many teams it was. Just trying to be on board, be ready to go with that season. Swept the WNBA board. MLB, I think we went 1-2. It's getting a little tricky. MLB, them lines getting a little dicey. Nice little spots today. Let's drive the car, miss these potholes. Let's make some money.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I looked to bounce back as well. In baseball, I had 2 premiums yesterday. Light day for me there. But the thing was, what not bad thing is I picked the wrong 2 because I think I had overall with the free picks pretty good, but I missed it with the Brewers. And of course, I was on the Royals there. Did not work out in that one. But boy, a lot of problem with the Dodgers losing, drop another one to Colorado. I did have under in the free pick, but wow, that was shocking to see what's going on with that team. A lot of people a little worried about with how they look, but they got the Padres coming up this weekend after they close out with Coors. Sweep the Padres.
How the Dodgers play to the level of competition.
Yep.
That's what they've been doing.
They're like, I used to call them an NBA team. They're just playing down, up and up, up and down, turn it up and down. That's how they're going. All right, we'll start with the NFL, closing out because it's the NFL. We got Steelers and Panthers. The Steelers up to 4.5. This was your line move from 1.5 to 4.5. Total sits here at 36. So we are seeing that we drop them down. We're seeing some 35.5, some 36.5 in the market. So this number is all over the place. Patriots and Giants. Giants are going to lay 6.5 with a total here at 37.5. So we've seen a line move too. We've had a change of favorite in both games. The Patriots open 1, and it's the Giants getting the money now, 6.5 there. We start here with the El Ninos.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with my my theme for the preseason. I'll go against the money moves and I'll take these dogs. I'll take them both. You can go points or money line here. I think I wouldn't be surprised to see an upset here. And if I can get 7 points with the Patriots, I guess I'd consider the points. But other than that, I'm looking at the money lines for the full game. First half, I kind of like the Steelers maybe in the first half, but full game I'll be on the Panthers. And again, this is light. This is nothing I'm going crazy with. Definitely no premiums for me there.
There we go with El Ninos over to Alessandro.
Yeah, no premiums for me either in the preseason, but I'll take on this action myself. Let me deal with the stress. I like both favorites, honestly. I'll take Giants minus 6.5, and I'll take the Steelers. I got it at 4.5. I do like both unders as well. It's kind of tricky taking these, minuses whenever you got an under type game, I feel like. But I still like the, 2 favorites here. Will Howard on the Steelers, I'll back over I don't even know who's going to be playing quarterback there for the Panthers to round things out. Is it going to be Dalton? I don't know.
Dalton's hurt. I think it's Jack Plummer and Bryce Perkins.
Jack Plummer, that's the name I was thinking of. Jack Plummer, Will Howard. I'll take Will Howard. And then for the Patriots and Giants, what is it going to be? Ben Woodridge. He's going to be handing the ball off, I see for sure. And Jackson Dart, I see them letting him go. He's probably not going to play that much this year. Maybe if it's late in the year, if Giants have a bad year. So I think they let him go, let him get loose. Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston as well, going to get a few snaps here. I get why the lines is minus 6.5. Giants minus 6.5, Steelers minus 4.5, and both unders.
Yeah, there we go here from Alessandro. Move on over to Solo.
We're gonna look at this Steelers-Panthers game. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely some line movement here. I think Bryce Perkins is gonna play a lot. Big fan of Perkins since his days at UVA. A little time he spent with the Rams. Went to USFL. I think he was the best player in that. Led his team to the chip. I think he'll be ready. I think he's poised for the position. I think he'll lay it on the line. Let's take the Panthers with the money line.
There was Solo. I'll tell you what I think about it. There's nothing more sleep-inducing, whether it's 4 weeks or 3 weeks, in the last week of preseason. That is some of the toughest watch you'll ever see.
Yeah, it's a piece of money.
Yeah, it is. It is some of the tough. And, for me, I'm just looking at the injury report. And the injury report in both games are leading me to unders here because Steelers are banged up at wide receivers. 3 of their top 6 receivers are in the injury report. This is on their depth chart. Both defenses on their depth chart healthy here coming in. It is, by the way, a short week for the Panthers playing Thursday. So they are in a short week. And just reading up on the Panthers, it looks to me Canales just wants to get out of this game. You're looking on a short week. You want to be healthy. This is bad scheduling by the NFL. You don't want to give teams. Well, there's no reason to give teams short weeks here. I mean, come on, the way
those players, Tony, those players on that bubble, they're gonna take chances today. So they make those plays, it's probably gonna go under. They miss the plays, it's going over.
Yep.
Gonna take chances. They're gonna jump those routes. You know what I mean? They're gonna be out of position. They're trying to make a play. They're trying to make the team.
I think at this point, with all the practices we've had, the scrimmages, I think they scrimmaged twice against each other. I think at this point, the coaches just want to get out of this game. The way I look at it, I think they want to get in. I think they're going to shorten the game. We see a lot of running today. There are some offensive line battles there, and I think they probably want to look at that. But you got Skylar Thompson is on the bubble. He may get cut, is what I'm hearing. So he's got a lot of pressure on him here. Woodside also are behind Rodgers in this game. So based here on the injuries, I'm going to take the under in that one. Same thing with the Patriots-Giants game. The Patriots dealing with massive injuries here at the let's see where it's at here. Receiving. Look at the receiving core for the Patriots on their depth chart. You're seeing questionable on about 3/4 of them. I mean, that is a lot of injuries there for this Patriots team. They're also banged up the corner position. Offensive line healthy. Here, New England will sit their starters to evaluate the backup talent. Giants are expected to play starters. Russell Wilson, of course. Russell Wilson has been named the starting quarterback, so Jackson Dark's going to have to wait his turn, or just that's how it looks. Jameis Winston, Tommy DeVito. I think Winston's just there to be trade piece, to be honest with you, for maybe a 7th round pick. I don't see some of these teams. I don't see Jameis going to the practice squad. I really don't. I just think he's not at that level of quarterback. He'll land on some roster. There's some teams with really bad backups. Wouldn't be surprised. Although, again, you got to worry about his interceptions, right? That's how you got to worry about Jameis. We saw that last year.
You think they cut Jameis?
If they can't find – yeah, I mean, you're going to be Dart unless you go with 3 quarterbacks.
I like the quarterback room as is. 2 veterans to, kind of be the bridge quarterback for Jackson Dart. I like it a lot. Let's not rush Jackson Dart in there immediately. And give him a year to sit behind, learn. Year 2, maybe if you want to have him start, go for it. But I like actually the Giants quarterback room. I think they have a solid year. Maybe not a playoff year, but at least 7-8 wins.
I don't know if Jameis Winston has any. There's a limit to how many times he can be in the practice squad. I think he may be beyond that. A certain veteran status. His veteran status, you can't be a practice squad guy.
No, I don't think he'll take the practice squad spot.
I don't think he'll take it. I think you're going to see DeVito at the practice squad. I think Dart's going to be the solid number 2. And you learn more on the sidelines during in-game than you do being a practice squad guy. I don't see Dart being the practice squad guy. And I don't think Winston will take that either. I think it'll be because you get cut when you go to the practice squad.
I just think Winston's more of a teacher than Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson really wants to teach and help. I think Jameis Winston's kind of in a different position. He's been the 1st-round pick. He's been up. He's been down. Been, definitely a journeyman over the last couple of years. I think he'd be willing to help Dart, who's also a 1st-round pick, kind of have a different relationship. I don't think they cut Jameis Winston, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't think they cut him.
No.
They'll carry 3. They're going to carry 3 guys. You're going to carry 3 quarterbacks.
Right.
Yeah. Some teams do that, but again, you evaluate your special teams. Usually, a special team coach makes the call there whether or not you keep that 3rd quarterback or not. So we'll see how that rolls there with the Giants. But again, this is a situation where I just believe the Patriots will try to shorten this game, get out of it healthy. The 3/4 of the receiving core are on the injury report, and just get out of it healthy. Another sleep-inducing under. That's what I look here with the NFL. Just 2 sleep-inducing games that'll put you to sleep. All right, let's continue here on the Tony S'mores Show as we turn our attention over to Major League Baseball. this 9-game card here for you guys here today. I looked at the card. I don't see any changes in the pitchers here. So we're ready to roll. Block of 5, then we'll do a block of 4 to close it out. So let me get my baseball ready to roll here. Okay, we'll start off here. Early start, Athletics Twins. We see the Athletics $1.15, total 9.5. Rangers and Royals. It's KC $1.18, total of 9. Brewers and the Cubs. It is the Cubs $1.31. The total. Look at this, 6.5 now in some places. There are still 7s in the Circa and Chris. Circa and Penny have 7s there, but those going away. Dodgers and Rockies. Dodgers looking to salvage a split here. I can't believe I'm saying that. It is the Dodgers $2.16, total 12. Close the block with the Mets and Nats. It's the Mets $1.25. Yep, they're $1.25 here total. That line had me scratching my head earlier last night, and the total sits here at 8. Juice to the over. There's 8.5 now all over the place. We start here with Al Ninos.
Yeah, I was originally on the Royals here, but after yesterday's performance, I got to give the Rangers and the Corbin a shot. I'm not saying it to go on the Rangers. I'm probably just more of a stay away from me right now after leaning heavily the Royals earlier. I do like the Brewers here. I think there's some value on them. I think Priester's been good enough to back us. Managa's been good too. Should be another tough matchup for them. They've definitely cooled down here if it was in this series after going on their pretty historic run. But I think I'll back the Brewers here at this little plus price. And that will be my favorite free play in this spot.
There we go from Al Ninos over to Alessandro with the Yankee hat.
For the first 5, I'll give you one in every game real quick. I'm on the Athletics here, this first game, Athletics Twins. Real simple. Last 30 days, they're almost top 3 in every single statistic, pitching and hitting. Athletics been playing really good ball. What's crazy is they're actually 12-18 in that span. So, maybe if they can start getting some wins, that'll actually translate. But, yeah, as far as looking at their stats, everything's top 3, top 4, top 5. So I like the Athletics today. And then Jose Urena on the mound for the Twins. Opening or not, we'll fade Jose Urena all day. So Athletics there for the first game. I like the Rangers Royals to go under 9.5 I'm seeing now. I just think Corbin's been struggling the last 30 days, 7.08 ERA. I think he gets back on track here. Royals bat 2.09 versus lefties last 30 days. So I think this is a good spot for him to get right. And then Lorenzen has been bad. Just look at his numbers. It's been ERA in the mid-3s to mid-4s. Pretty solid pitcher. I can see this total going under. Brewers Cubs. I was on the under in this one as well, under 7. Imanaga and Priester, both 1.8 home runs per 9, 2.3 home runs per 9 is kind of high. But with this wind, 10.5 mile per hour winds blowing in at Wrigley. Give me the under 7. I'm seeing a 6.5 now, so that actually might just be a stay away. Dodgers Rockies is a stay away. I'm not going to bet that game at all. Tired of seeing that shenanigans. And then Mets Nationals, I'm on another under here. I know it's Manayan and Gore. Gore hadn't been pitching that good either, but I think this is a good get-right spot here. I have some numbers. Let me see. Yeah, Mets 219 average versus left-hand pitching last 30 days. That's 25th. Nationals 198 batting average. That's last in baseball versus left-handed pitching in the last 30 days. Give me the under 8.5 Mets Nationals.
Yeah, with Alessandro, move on over to Solo.
Athletics and the Twins. You got Perkins and Urena. Perkins has definitely been hit a little bit, but I think he'll be solid. He's gotten the run support. Kind of like Drew Testu, the 12-18 is concerning, with Athletics lately, but I think they have the bats. Urena's, I want to say he's probably on his 2nd or 3rd team this season. Can't really trust him. Don't really trust these bullpens. Let's take this total over. The Brewers and the Cubs. I like Priester. Brewers lost 2 in a row. I want to say the last 2 day games kind of went over. A little scared of that total, to be honest with you. I'll probably lean under, but last 2, I think it went over. I'm going to take the plus money with the Brewers. Excuse me. And the Nats. Give me the Nats on the plus money with Mackenzie Gore.
There we go with Solo. Tell me what I think about these games here. Yeah, I'll be on the Athletics in this spot. Athletics hitting the ball well, 273 over their past 26 there. And in that same period, Minnesota just 220. Perkins past 5 in his 5 road appearances, ERA just over 2. Bullpen in better form right now for the Athletics. They are now 17-11 on the road against losing teams, returning 7.5 units. I'll look Athletics in that one. I'm going to go under 9 here with this Rangers and Royals game here. Casey, as Alessandro said, struggling hitting lefties. Lorenzen has some decent numbers over his past 5 starts, ERA just over 3. Good recent form here for the Royals bullpen. And heading into yesterday, the Rangers were 8-0 on the road to the under, facing teams averaging 3.9 runs per game or fewer. KC here to the under at home, 25-7, facing AL teams hitting 260 or lower. I'll go under in that one. I'll take the plus there with Milwaukee. It was a run loss yesterday. I'm not going to lose a mind over it. Milwaukee has been hitting the ball well over their past 27 games. Priest earned his 13 road appearances, ERA 3.25. There, looking at Imanaga here. Looking at Imanaga's form. Let's see here. Imanaga, the last, Milwaukee. Imanaga past 5 starts, ERA approaching 5. So he's been tailing in the opposite direction here. So I'll look at Milwaukee at that big plus price. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we continue on with the Giants and Padres here. We've got the Padres up to $1.81, $1.90 in some places now. Total sits here at 7.5 and 8. Astros and Orioles. It is your Orioles, $1.15, total 8.5. Red Sox and Yankees. Yankees down to $1.37 here, total 8.5. Close it with Cardinals and Rays. It's the Cardinals, $1.13, total 8.5. We got to start with El Ninos.
Yeah, the more trash we talk about Jason Alexander, the better he seems to get. This guy's been pitching pretty well coming into this one. Orioles, they've been playing all right, getting a little hot here, but and the Astros have been struggling. But I might take a shot with Alexander and back the Astros here to get right in this spot here on the road against Brandon Young is basically what I'm going against here for the Orioles. Just not been very good so far. Yeah, pretty surprising there from Jason Alexander. I mean, I wanted to take the over in this game, but I don't know. I think if I go that way, we're going to see another gem out of Alexander. So probably just staying away from that total and just backing the Astros in this one. I'll also go with, I was kind of leaning on the Rays. Disappointing series here against the, coming off the disappointing series against the Yankees. But Joe Boyle's been pitching pretty well. I mean, Gray's probably is a good pitcher too, but a lot of the value I think is gone here. But I still think we'll take the Rays here on the money line. Not getting much plus money anymore, but still getting better than even money. So I'll take a shot on the Rays here.
There we go with El Ninos. We move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, first game I'll go to here. This Red Sox Yankees game. Everybody's probably thinking I'm on the Yankees. I'm actually on the Red Sox today.
Oh.
I think this is a spot here to fade the Yankees after, they're rolling hot right now. 5 out of 6 or 6 out of the last 7 games they've won. I feel like the public's going to be pounding the Yankees this series here. Pause. Sorry about that. But Red Sox, I got plus 120 here, and I'm not even scared to reverse run line it. I got plus 175 Red Sox. Again, diehard Yankees fan, and I'm telling you guys to bet the Red Sox today just because of the value. Everything Red Sox. Giolito's been solid this year, and we're going to trust Gil, who hasn't gotten off to the best start here. Give me the Red Sox to get it done here. ERA is a lot better as well, 3.48 ERA over the last 30 compared to a 4.53 ERA over the last 30 for the Yankees. Boston leans on the pitching to get it done. Giants and Padres. Man, Verlander has been bad these last couple outings. 2.05 ERA I'm seeing. But then you go and dig deep and look at who he's pitched against. Tampa Bay, Washington, and Pittsburgh twice in that 5-game span. I think it's fool's gold, Verlander's recent success. I'm leaning Padres on the run line here. There was one more game. Oh, yeah, Astros and Orioles. Astros can't lose again, right? No, I'm on the Orioles. Give me the Orioles minus 120. Astros just can't even produce anything. 2 runs yesterday, 3-4 days in a row now with 0 runs, it seems. Yeah, just awful offense. I know Young's on the mound for the Orioles. Actually had a solid outing last time. Look for him to keep that going, and I like the Orioles today.
There we go with Alessandro. Move on over to Solo.
Giants and the Padres. Got Verlander and Cease. Verlander's actually been dealing lately. He's actually on auto fade, but these numbers are too high. Cease, definitely not a big fan of him, but he's very familiar with this lineup. I think runs a premium. We'll take this total under. The Red Sox and the Yankees, I'll be honest, normally I'll be loving to line up and fade the Yankees. They're playing good ball right now. I just don't love this price. Probably have to pass on this game. So we'll move on to the Cardinals and the Rays. Sonny Gray on the road, I just can't trust. Feel like he's played his better ball at home. I think this Rays team bring it today. Boyle isn't great, but I think he'll find a way to get 5-6 innings. His bullpen to come in. I don't really think they'll do too much, but I think the bats show up for the Rays. Let's take the Rays minus 102.
There we go from Solo. Tell you what I think about these games. I'm going to go a Padre run line here. San Francisco, 54 day games this year, hitting 222. Padres 265 are their past 27. Cease in his 7-day starts, ERA of 2.77. The Padres' form is really good in the bullpen. Past 27 games, ERA 2.04. Looking here at these good bullpens, San Francisco 3-8 to the run line on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA at 3.45 or lower, losing almost 4 units. Padres home day games this year, 14-7 to the run line, returning 9.5 units. I see a big plus 130 on the Padre run line. I'll take it. Yeah, I can't back Young. There's just no way, no how. I had a good start, but I don't think that's I'm not going to bank on him coming back with it. Looking at Alexander now, just look at his starts. Don't look at his relief appearances. Alexander has 6 starts, ERA 2.86. So he gets it done when he's in his starting role. So I'll look at Houston to bounce it back here in that one. And I like Tampa Bay, the home team here. Looking at St. Louis this year, 17-29 on the road against right-handed starters, losing 12 units. So I'll look at this. Tampa Bay team. Gray in his road starts, ERA over 5. Home appearances for Boyle. He's appeared in 4 home games this year, ERA of 0.60. So I'll take Tampa Bay in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Hicks Morning Show. As we'll turn our attention over to the W, we've got today 4 games on tap for the WNBA here on a Thursday. Yep, that's a lot of teams, a lot of games for a Thursday, but that's what we got. Mystics and Sun here. We got the Sun 2, total 158 against the first playoff team eliminated. And that's the Sun. Sky and Liberty. Liberty 15.5, total 163.5. Lynx and the Dream. Here we got the Lynx 3, total 161. Close it out with the Mercury and the Aces out there in Vegas. It is the Aces 1, total 170.5. We start with Alessandro.
No, yeah. So these first 2 games here, Sun and Mystics. Not going to bet this one. I gave out Mystics -6 last time they played. Obviously, that was an egg on my face. I do not feel like going to the window with this game either. So no pick there. Forced to play, I would actually, lean the Sun here. I probably should have been on the Sun last time out. Sky Liberty? This line's jumping up to 15.5, 16 I'm seeing. No way do I feel comfortable laying that. I know Liberty have blown them out twice this year. Sky are basically on tank mode, just trying to get through the rest of the year. Still don't feel comfortable laying the 15.5. I'm just going to stay away. Forced to play, I would take the 15.5 with the Sky. But then these 2 games here, I'll give the WNBA out for free. It's been trash for me recently, so I'll give you guys my picks here for free. Dream +3 is what I'm on. Lynx let me down the other night there against the Liberty. Thought they could get the season sweep. Didn't get it done. I just think they're, kind of coasting. 6 games up with the 1 seed. I don't see them dropping that here with 10 games left. They're just coasting, trying to get to the playoffs here. Dream still fighting for the 2 seed. Give me the Dream +3. And same thing. Ace is also fighting for this 2 seed. Mercury as well. Should be a tightly contested game between the Mercury and the Aces. All of these games this year has been between 6 points or less, the margin. So I see Aces getting it done at home here, though. I think Asia Wilson gets it done. She's too much. The only win the Mercury have this year against the Aces, Asia Wilson didn't play. Asia Wilson's obviously going to play tonight. Give me the Aces -1.5, -130, -125 on the money line, whatever you guys like.
There from Alessandro on over to Solo.
The Mystics and the Sun, like I said, we just saw this matchup the other day. Sun came in Washington, got the big win. Back at home, Sun haven't really been that great after a win. Mystics still kind of are mathematically still available to make a run for the playoffs. I don't think they'll make it, but they'll still play hard. They kind of struggled. They came out strong in the first quarter. I want to say they got like 23-24, but the Sun kind of made a nice little adjustment as far as like jumping the passing lanes and kind of stop some of those perimeter threes. I think they'll make adjustments. I think this total kind of jumps up. I want to say the Mystics had like 12 and 14 points in the second and third quarter. I think they improve offensively. We'll take the team total over, and we'll take this game total over 158.
There from Solo, looking for CFL. Check the videos. We had Rod Zawacki with a CFL report. up there, and the happy hour later today at 5 Eastern time. All right, we got through the sports coverage for today. Now it's time for our Parlay Peripheral segment, where our cappers give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call here. We start with Al.
Yeah, I'll take the no runs first inning in the Brewers Cubs. I'll take the Brewers in that one as well as the Padres -1.
El Nino's on over to Alessandro.
I'll take the Orioles reverse run line, Red Sox reverse run line. Go big.
Alessandro on over to Solo.
Let's go Panthers plus the 4.5. Let's go Nationals money line, and WNBA pick, which was the Mystics over 158.
There from Solo. I'm going to go here with the Athletics and the Rays today. All right, I got you through. We got you through the Parlay Pro segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. And into a week of action here with lots going on here with NFL, College Football Week 0 here on Saturday. Lots of action from the W. Got action here from Major League Baseball as well with these big cards comes returning tomorrow. And guys, as I said, we just gave you our free plays, but if you're looking for our best bets, our premium plays, head on over to Tony's Picks. The link is in the description. You can find us up there with all the leaderboards there as well. Let's see what El Nino's has for sale right now over at Tony's Picks. Al, what you got for sale?
Got a 3-pack with my 3 best bets, which includes my best bets, my best bet of the day. So yeah, again, as you like to say, don't get both. That Grand Slam is included in that 3-pack. Also have an extra play though for everyone on the long-term passes. So always a good time to jump on those. On one of those are the 2-for-1 capper passes, which is definitely your best deal on the site. And the long-term pass is definitely your only way to get the Steam plays, which are emailed right to you.
That's right, guys. Yeah, boy, Elnias over at Tony's Picks. You can see Elnias with a 1-day pass. And of course, long-term subscriptions. Our members' plays are in the system by 11 a.m. Eastern time, but late Steam plays will be emailed directly to your inbox using the email you use when you sign up for the service. So get on board. The Elnias long-term subscriptions is the way to roll. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Alessandro's got for sale right now. Alessandro's been red hot over the last 7 days. What you got for sale, Alessandro?
No, yeah, starting to pick things up here. Last 7 days been a good little run. I got a WNBA best bet, MLB best bet, and then I got a little 7-pack I put out for you guys. 5 MLB bets, 2 WNBA best bet, 2 WNBA bets in that, excuse me. So 5 and 2. My best bets are included in that 7-pack, so you might as well scoop that up. $50 there, 7 picks, $7 per pick. I'm also going to shout out the 30-day here because we got football coming up, UFC's going on, MMA really. WNBA, I'm still putting plays out in tennis. I did drop a soccer game the other day. Arsenal got it done for us. So, yeah, pretty diverse group of sports here I'll bet on. A lot of action. Great time of the year. 30-day pass is what I recommend. Something long-term. Use that 2-for-1 capper promotion and use the Tony T discount code at checkout. Get that 15% off.
That's right, guys. Alessandro over at Tony's Pick. Get on board 30-day pass. A lot of sports overlapping right now with the baseball, the W, NFL. This will go into NFL week 2 with this pass. Also 3 weeks of college football when you get that 30-day all sports pass there. So a lot of coverage here right now when you get that 30-day all sports pass, especially the time we want to deal with all this sports overlapping. No better time now to get on board there with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's take a look, see what Solo's got for sale today over at Tony's Pick. Come off a good day yesterday. Solo, what you got?
Yeah, we've been kind of slow this week. Been kind of picking our spots. Definitely been in the lab, getting ready for football and all that coming up later on in the week. That's our favorite sport, so we, definitely excited about that. But I think I got a best bet MLB, best bet WNBA. I got a 3-pack WNBA. I actually didn't get there with a 3-pack MLB. Probably going to add one more game, but probably just 2 picks MLB. Kind of like card today, but like I said, we loaded up for Saturday. We ready to fire. NFL is, I don't do the preseason, but, we right here. We done made it through the storm. Stacked up this data. We're really ready to fire. So stack me up, pair me up with your favorite capper, the hottest capper. Make sure you use that 15% code. Don't parlay. Let's make some money.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Solo over at Tony's Picks. You can see his 1-day pass. Remember, all of our 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Also look for his long-term subscriptions here now, especially with all these.
And check me out on that best bet, Tony. I'm top 5 best bet. Al Nino's up there too. Make sure you tap in with him on his best bet too. Each and every day we logging in, picking them spots, hitting them winners.
Yeah, hit the best bets, guys. You can verify those numbers all over on our leaderboard 2.0. as you scroll down to the page, just scroll down to our homepage, Leaderboard 2.0 there, and you guys can verify. We have a lot of tracking here at Tony's Picks. Right here, you'll be able to track all plays we track. We track spread, money line total. We also track the late steam, the best bet, and the promotional plays as well. So, guys, check us out there over at Tony's Picks with our tracking. And, of course, best bets there you can track as well. So lots happening there over at Tony's Picks with the best bets. Guys having great months, great years on that best bet there. So you can see Solo's been red hot with that best bet. 806 units of profit there for the month. For the month. So check us out over at Tony's Picks. Solo red hot with those best bets. All right, guys, over at Tony's Picks for today, I've got a best bet on the board for Major League Baseball. That's what I'll go with today. Passing on this preseason card for today. I'm not. Just the injury report there, and of course some of the coaching. The short week for Carolina has got me in a ringer there. So guys, check me out here at Tony's Picks with the best bet. Match me with the favorite capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion and get signed up. We're with you here every day here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate that. Lots of great content here on our channel. And of course, if you happen to miss the show or you want to check out what we got, well, head on over to YouTube, type in Tony's Picks in the search console, and of course, hit that live tab. That's where you'll watch a replay of our live show. We do have a members feature. If you want to support us, give early access to my videos. Plus, there's a way to support us for the work that we put in the channel. Happy hour there with Rod today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So check that one out. Hit the video tab. A lot more great content up there on our video tab. Of course, Chris with his home run prop videos. Spreadsheet play of the day here from Ron Crawford. Look for his KBO releases about 8 Eastern Time. Of course, I got the deep dives here with the NFL and baseball. And, of course, a 2-3 zone. Today we got Ramon, Ron, and Justin in that 2-3 zone. Check that one out. Of course, got my deep dive video there. Rod has got his CFL report ready to roll here. You need your CFL fix. Rod having a great year in the CFL. I think it was up over 700 units for the year in CFL. So check him out there because we talked to you about that KBO release about 8 Eastern Time. These games are overnight here at U.S. time. So check out that KBO release about 8 Eastern Time for Ron's KBO. All right. Also hit the shorts tab. A lot more content on the shorts. Got Brian Biller coming in with the WNBA. And, of course, El Nidos with his -1 there. The Cappers talk a little bit more about their content, El Nidos. I know where you look for dogs as well as that -1 video.
Yeah, I gave the dogs out on the morning show today, but if you want to go check out that -1, go ahead and check that out. Leave me your favorite play in the comments. Always love to hear those. And, we'll be back with some dogs shortly.
That's right. Okay, so Alessandro, also we see some content from you. Even when you go back, you'll find some college football, NFL season previews up there, and we look for UFC as well.
No, yeah, I'm going to have a MMA video I'm going to try to drop here tonight. We got PFL, LFA, and UFC this weekend, so a big-time MMA weekend for us. I'll give you guys a little 3-teamer here, all the MMA action. I like Lexi Pergran -900 on PFL. What is it? Zhang -300, and then Pavlovich -240. You 3-leg those, you get even money. I know, don't parlay all this, but those 3 are locks. Like, no way they'll lose. So yeah, I'll book that right now. Plus 105, those 3 fighters all together. But yes, I'll have an MMA video out tonight, and looking forward to college football this weekend.
There you go, Alessandro. Of course, so catch you in the morning. A few happy hours as well.
Oh, yeah, and Drew, a lot of people like to parlay. I'm just not one of those guys, so I don't knock anybody who does. I just don't preach it. Shout out to the homie 4600. He always respectful in the chat. I see you, big homie. As far as this week, we tapping in with I'm gonna tap in with 2-3 zone later on in the week. Try to shoot an episode with them. Sharking in the water, swing back through for the happy hour. I'm sorry for the morning show. Kind of busy during that happy hour turn, but you already know, man. Let's make some money. Let's
be smart. Play smart, guys. I will do it for this edition here of the Tony Morning Show. Back again tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. More picks here from Major League Baseball. Bigger card from NFL preseason, of course, action from the W. So tune in tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Happy hour today at 5 Eastern Time. Anybody have anything to say before we close it out? All right. We'll do it, guys. Going to wait. Goodbye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Six Morning Show.